Okay, I see that we're live. It's always nerve-wracking when you're visible and you don't know if you're being seen yet. And I need to mute myself on the stream. Okay, hello everybody. I'm glad to see so many of you here. On the stream. You know, extra life, everybody. It's a cool thing. I'm glad to see. I have double audio. Do I still have double audio? You know, extra life, everybody. It's a cool thing. I guess no. I have double audio. Do I still have double audio? Mute Twitch. Already did. It's a cool thing. I guess no. How's the audio? Is it still wacky? Mute Twitch. Already did. I assume I've already fixed it. Is it still wacky? The delay makes things silly. I assume I've already fixed it. The delay makes things silly. Still? Oh no. I assume I've already fixed it. I shouldn't. The delay makes things silly. Still? Oh no. I assume I've already fixed it. I shouldn't. The delay makes things silly. Still? Oh no. I assume I've already fixed it. I shouldn't. Still double audio? That's very silly. Oh no. I assume I've already fixed it. I shouldn't. Still double audio? There shouldn't be. The desktop audio is off. The mic is on. The Elgato is on. The webcam is off. The audio is off. The mic is on. The Elgato is on. The webcam is off. Audio is off. The mic is on. Open another tab. I mean, it's muted. Let me see. The mic is on. Open another tab. I mean, it's muted. Let me see. I've got the tab open just to watch chat, but it's muted. Let me see. Kill that one, I guess. I've got the tab open just to watch chat, but it's muted. Let me see. Kill that one, I guess. I've got the tab open just to watch chat, but it's muted. Now I'm stressed out. This is really hard to test without... Is that what it is? I'm stressed out. This is really hard to test without... Okay, what about now? This is really hard to test. I swear, this never happens. Okay, what about now? This is really hard to test. I swear, this never happens. Oh, I see. Okay, what about now? This is really hard to test. I swear, this never happens. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. What about now? This is really hard to test. I swear, this never happens. Oh, I see. It looks like, if I understand correctly, none of it is my fault, of course. I've never done anything wrong in my life. It looks like, if I understand correctly, I think what happened was, of course, Chachi had their stream up, and then they raided, and now they are hosting us on their stream. They raided. It's now complicated. They are hosting us on their stream. They raided. It's now complicated. They are hosting us on their stream. I don't want to subject you guys all to double audio. I'm not mirroring my mic. Subject you guys all to double audio. I'm not mirroring my mic. Subject you guys all to double audio. I'm not mirroring my mic. Subject you guys all to double audio. I'm not mirroring my mic. Subject you guys all to double audio. I'm not mirroring my mic. Subject you guys all to double audio. I'm not mirroring my mic. I'm so stressed out right now. I have no idea what could be causing this. I don't have Streamlabs open or anything. I just have OBS. I have no idea what could be causing this. I don't have Streamlabs open or anything. I just have OBS. And OBS only has me, open or anything. I just have OBS. And OBS Elgato has me, and desktop audio isn't being mirrored or monitored. Me, and desktop audio isn't being mirrored or monitored. Me, and desktop audio isn't being mirrored or monitored. What the hell is going on? Desktop audio isn't being mirrored. You thought Halloween was over. Not so. What the hell is going on? Why on earth would it be doing this? You thought Halloween was over. Not so. What the hell is going on? Why on earth would it be doing this? You thought Halloween was over. Not so. What the hell is going on? Why on earth would it be doing this? You thought Halloween was over. Not so. What the hell is going on? Why on earth would it be doing this? I feel like I'm being gaslit. Not so. I feel like I'm being gaslit. I feel like I'm being gaslit. I feel like I'm being gaslit. I think we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, and my non-binary buddies, I think we got it. I think we've got it. Ladies and gentlemen, and my non-binary buddies, I think we got it. I think we've got it. Maybe. Ladies and gentlemen, and my non-binary buddies, I think we got it. I think we've got it. Maybe. We're getting there. Gentlemen, and my non-binary buddies, I think we got it. I think we've got it. Maybe. We're getting there. Gentlemen, and my non-binary buddies, I think we got it. I think we've got it. Maybe. We're getting there. Maybe. We're getting there. You know, some people pay good money for reverb extensions, but this is free. Alright. You know, some people pay good money for reverb extensions, but this is free. Alright. You know, some people pay good money for reverb extensions, but this is free. Alright. You know, some people pay good money for reverb extensions, but this is free. Alright. We could pretend that the echo is another person. That's within our abilities. We could pretend that trying to figure this out as another person. That's within our abilities. Dissociative personality disorder. Just trying to figure this out as another person. That's within our abilities. Dissociative personality disorder. Just trying to figure this out as another person. That's within our abilities. Dissociative personality disorder. Just trying to figure this out. Very spooky. Dissociative personality. Is it just the mic output? That doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. Is it just the mic output? That doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. Is it just the mic output? That doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. Is it just the mic output? None of this makes sense. Try playing around on the console. I'm so embarrassed right now. I feel like I got my pants down in front of the class. Try playing around on the console. I'm so embarrassed right now. I feel like I got my pants down in front of the class. Try playing around on the console. I'm so embarrassed right now. I feel like I got my pants down in front of the class. Try playing around on the console. I'm so embarrassed right now. I feel like I got my pants down in front of the class. Try playing around on the console. I'm so embarrassed. I feel like I got my pants down in front of the class. That's strange. That's strange. That's strange. That's strange. Now shit's getting really weird. Now shit's getting really weird. Now shit's getting really weird. Good heavens. Okay. Hey, so quick question in case anybody knows. Let's say hypothetically for the sake of argument. Let's say hypothetically for the sake of argument. I had OBS running. I had OBS and it was running. Full screen and it wasn't letting me move it. What would you do in my situation? Oh. Guess that works. Alright, well, that solves one problem. Not all of them, but it solves one problem. I think there's still a hidden audio source somewhere. I didn't do anything, Flap. I moved OBS from one monitor to the other so I can see. We're good! Okay, great! Let me talk to you about this goddamn fucking game. Okay. I'll try to keep my voice down. I realize that, so my mic will try to save you if I get too loud. As you can see, this is a game that I've played a little bit. I think this is like all I did during the summer besides buy a house. At least for a couple of months. It was like, alright, I've got free time. Well, better chew on this a little bit. Here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. Shit. I don't remember if I selected... I gotta... We need to make a new Game Plus. Yes. Got it. We're gonna do mad editing mode. It can't be changed from casual to classic. I don't know why, but I always feel compelled in this game to do classic. Oh wow, this is my last file? Okay, alright. You seem very mad at a game you've put, what, 500 hours into? I have only put in approximately 260 hours in this game. We're going to cross the 260 threshold during this stream. So here's the thing about this game. It actually does a lot of things, like, really well. It's not like I hatefully play the game, it's just there's too much. There's too much here. The original Fire Emblem Warriors... I'm trying to think. I feel like this game, like the original Three Houses, just... The budget ran out somewhere. Or they ran out of time or something. Because, like, this cutscene here, it's like, wow, this is really impressive. And then you don't see anything like it for pretty much the rest of the game. There's, like, maybe 3 of these.
Will it never come to an end?
Who's going down? But, here's... My issues with this game are primarily tied to the structure. for instance, so the original Fire Emblem Warriors had the story mode and the history mode, and the majority of the content and the unlockables and everything, Three Houses did run out of budget, or did not? One route remains a shameless copy of another. In one route, they tell you they ran out of time and cut it much shorter. I've got bad news for you, buddy. If I had a Persona 4 like Shadow voice filter, I would be using it right now. Oh, I think I maxed out all the male Shez classes so I can play as Pretty Shez again.
I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah?
So, welcome. Twitch is weird because without camel casing and spaces, I don't know how to pronounce these names.
Finally. Come on, sunshine. Up and at 'em.
Very ambitious game that didn't quite reach it. The number one complaint I have about Fire Emblem Three Houses is that, yep, we're going to be the pretty one this time, because I don't remember if I maxed all the girl classes or not.
Hey, get up all...
I actually love Shez, like, so much more than Byleth as, like, a playable character, just because Shez has so much more spunk.
What's going on?
They did the silent protagonist thing with Byleth and Three Houses, and the only thing I can... Shez? Sorry, this isn't Shez, this is... Shane. Shit. Yep.
Wow, looks like there's hope for you.
Feign indignance, apologize profusely.
Apologies, friend.
Oh yeah, if we're self-inserting, I'm gonna apologize for everything I do, baby.
Of course it is. Why else would I be standing here?
Silent protagonists are awful, especially with story-heavy games. I personally would agree with that. I know not everybody feels that way, but I do agree with that. Clever retort not found. Got it. Okay, that's... Shez can talk, which makes her so much better. Yeah. I mean, Byleth, like, having dialogue in this game is really cool, but if I think about hopes, 100% love out implies meeting... not necessarily. Let's see. I've only ever liked silent protagonists with a character I have nostalgia to. Oh, we are absolutely going women love women. We gotta do the Lady Byleth, the Lady Shez. It'd be really confusing to give them the same name. But I'm pretty sure in my Three Houses run, Lady Byleth was Shane, C-H-E-Y-N as well. I only ever liked silent protagonists with a character I have nostalgia to. So, in other words, characters that you experienced when you were younger. Byleth is fine. This isn't her story.
Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
I got through a period where I think the last several RPGs I played were like all pretty much like self-inserts. It was like Persona 3, 4, 5, and Fire Emblem Three Houses. And like then I played Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and I was like, damn. This boy has his own desires. It was great. Byleth simply was not the right person in Houses. They have the power of God, and die intervention not needed. I do wish Hopes committed this to them, though. The only good sound protagonist is Mario and Paper Mario, which is funny. Well, Mario's always, like... He still has a lot of personality, but, like, Mario isn't a person with agency. It's like, hey, go here, do this, and he's very, like, expressive. Things happen to Mario. Mario does not need, like, complex, like, motives and stuff.
You ready?
Well, I don't know that You know what? Never mind.
It's gonna be fine, so long as we both watch our backs.
I think there's so much to say about this game. There's so much to say about both this game and Three Houses. I think both of them are good games. I might even say great games. I think that it just needed more time in the oven, both of them. Oh god, it's so slow, I forget. Oh, I think I just clicked the right stick to dodge because I'm used to Xenoblade 3. Okay, so here's the thing. I never really finished saying this. The original 90% of Byleth issues would be solved if she had full voice acting, houses, and not silent all the time. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I like. Okay, so here's the thing. We've had several like Fire Emblem games with Where's my parry, dude? Do I not have it yet? There we go. We've had several Fire Emblem games that have had like self-insert characters, and it's been fine. Like Robin, even like I liked Robin. I know like people are gonna bitch about any character, but like I liked Robin. I thought Corrin was a little dumb but fine. And then we get like Byleth, and Byleth just the axis on which the world spins, and yet they don't talk. They teach their students everything by saying nothing. Anyways, yeah. But here's the thing, like those are things I only bitch about because I like the game so much. I've probably put between this game and Three Houses, I definitely have at least 300 hours. No. Almost definitely 500 hours. You guys are the advanced cancel tech for this game? Come on. Get him. Byleth voice acting with dialogue options. Set dialogue. I don't care. The dialogue options don't do anything. They sometimes reveal a different response. I do not think it's worth it. Just give them a voice. Oh, you guys can't see the map. I can't see the map either now that I think about it. Ruh-roh. Well, I guess I'm going to be a little blind for a little bit. I don't know if there's like a slight delay with OBS or something, but like... I do remember also, this game, for whatever reason, feels more delayed than the original three... not the original Three Houses, the original Warriors. I think it's because of the actions they had to like input and stuff. It caused them to... Oh, bye, Leslie. I think the premise of this game is like so brilliant at a high level. Rating Lord Claude. Non-white Lord, cool. Claude is so undercooked. Alright. Claude is so undercooked, and honestly, this game did not improve my feelings on him at all. I think, I do hate dialogue options that don't change anything. Very common thing in Pokemon. Pokemon narrative. What? Okay. Honestly, having Byleth is a scary character. You don't realize it, but like, here's this literal, like, god. Here's a literal god. Got these, especially female Byleth, has these big, creepy bug eyes. It's faster just to die, I guess. I'm on my last legs right now. Rip gets. I think he spelled racial wrong. Also, I strongly disagree that Fire Emblem devs can't write racial politics because Radiant Dawn exists. And I think Radiant Dawn is extremely pointed. And Path of Radiance is the duology. Can't you also have a platonic with... whatever. Shonen moment, baby. Hey, do you guys want to find out what this is all about, where it comes from, and why? Because you're not gonna, even if you play all 3 routes. Do I have my powers yet? Not yet.
No idea. It's just what I need to bring you down.
I'm still getting murked right now, dude. I think there might be a delay. I'm not sure. Why are my attacks so slow? Have they always been this slow and I just don't remember? I feel like they weren't always this slow. Like, oh, right, because dark, that's right, the dark status ailment that I guess I got hit with reduces your attack speed, and it's, like, horrible. How much longer is it going to stick on me? Good lord. Get it out of here, dude. There we go. Okay. Do I have to fight Byleth? I forget. There we go. Okay, yeah. Let's get it. I wish you could just like beat them and get like the the old win of the cutscene or win of the game, losing the cutscene kind of thing.
Sorry, but this fight is over.
Ooh, there's a lot going on. They barely explain shit about Shez's backstory that you're forced to piece them together. You can like put the pieces together, but like there's just so much that's left unanswered. Like the stuff about like Shez's mom is like, this character sounds really important. Are we gonna learn more about her? And you're like, no. I don't think we're going to get DLC for this game, and it is begging. It is pleading on its hands and knees for DLC to like wrap up the loose ends. Anyways, I think Byleth is a brilliant antagonist because she's creepy. She got the big bug eyes, and like if you think about the things she can do, they're terrifying. In 3 Houses, you get that scene with Solon or whatever, where it's like, all right, I just sealed like this creepy person in another dimension, and then like they just like come out. She just goes, boop, no, you didn't, and he's like, oh shit, that's scary. Imagine being the bad guys. You're like, finally, we did it, and she just goes, no, you didn't. She's terrifying. They're terrifying. I think the creepy Byleth is like F Byleth is more interesting than M Byleth, but it could just also be that F Byleth has better design. Yeah, I don't look to Fire Emblem Awakening for its great writing. Sothis is an alien dragon colonizer, and her people and her murder is justified. Oh, that's debatable. Really like Byleth's design, despite so many people hating it. That could just be horny. What are you talking? You mean female Byleth? People didn't like female Byleth's design for like 2 weeks when it came out because they're like, this is dumb. She's so pretty. Like, she should have the exact same armor as the guy. And now, like, male Byleth, like, does not exist in the collective subconscious of humanity. Because female Byleth is just so much popular. So much more popular.
And I must say, I like it very much.
I'm not paying attention. Both? Female Byleth lets you be gay, which is why people prefer her. That's... you can technically be gay with male Byleth, but then your only option is Linhardt. She objectively the better unit because she recruits Sylvain for free. That's true. Sylvain is my goat. I know... I don't like people making assumptions about it, but I literally... Sylvain is like one of my favorite characters. I think he's very well written. I think he's a very interesting character. I think he's a nice, like, an extremely, like, deep dive and kind of deconstruction of the womanizer trope.
Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
The voice acting in this game, as with the first, is top notch. The audio is a little goofy sometimes. There are some characters who it sounds like you're recording in a closet. I assume that's because they probably started recording for this game at some point in 2020 before the actors had everything figured out.
This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
I like Arval.
Then I'll get stronger. The woman I am now will seem like a little kid in comparison. And one day, I will surpass the Ashen Demon. I swear it.
Indeed.
My captain and comrade are dead. The company is finished. So there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
This is a really weird off-screen training arc.
You to be more sentimental.
You guys want to know my headcanon for this game? That I think would have been better than what we actually got?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together, and death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Parting's just come easy to me, I guess.
My headcanon for this game was, so we know that Byleth can travel in time, right? And we know that Byleth doesn't really like cutting down her former students.
That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit.
So my headcanon is that Byleth in Three Houses, we don't really know the limitations of Divine Pulse, but let's just, for fun, assume that Byleth can rewind to any point in time after she got Sothis. They got Sothis. Take notes, kids. Take intimacy in smaller steps. So the idea is basically the Byleth that appears in this game, or which was my headcanon, would be that the Byleth that appears in this game is a Byleth that has already seen every ending of Three Houses. And no matter what in Three Houses, you're going to lose some people, no matter which route you choose. And Byleth is like, this sucks. I don't like killing my students. I don't like my students killing each other. This sucks. What am I going to do about this? And so Byleth goes back in time a little bit and finds out, okay, we got this weird little guy, or little gal, named Shez. Should have been a gameplay mechanic only since it just comes twice in the story. Yeah. So we got this little guy here. And, like, maybe they're just enough to, like, kind of shift the world line. You guys know, like, Steins Gate? Just kind of move things over from, like, the path that, like, Byleth starts. Is like, maybe they can make things so that we can all get along, essentially.
Nestled between them is Garreg-Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Saros.
It's funny how the solution Byleth came to is removing herself from the story. In which, that's in my headcanon. That's my headcanon. It's not what actually happens. It's not necessarily like Byleth's fault. It's just like the way things happen in this game. I mean, you see very quickly in this game where things derail, essentially. How, like, very quickly you splinter from Three Houses.
Hey, wake up.
Anyways.
How many times must we do this? Get up already.
About time.
Huh? I could have sworn I heard someone call.
Hello? Yes.
Come on.
As if I
They've been together 6 months. They're not used to talking.
and tonight.
You got a head person too?
Right. This was all
Strange. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, yet
Manipulation
somehow
tactic.
I'm the one who feels
Byleth
bad.
is just not the right person for the job. No offense. No fault on her. She just lacked the proper skill set. I don't think it was that. I just think that part of the tragedy of Three Houses is that they double down on it in this game is like the lords can't see eye to eye, except for Claude. Claude will literally just side with the winning team essentially. But like Edelgard, the way the conflict is in this game is like Edelgard's still like, we need to destroy both the central church and those who slither. And in this game, she doesn't need to lean on those who slither, which is really interesting. And the Blue Lion, or the, Fargus, Dimitri is like, hey, we need to, we can't just throw away the church because they gave us our legitimacy as a nation, and also that would upset my citizens. So he has to play this goofy centrist role. And then Claude is like, I want to end racism and unite the world. And I'm going to use people to make this happen. I think the Golden Deer route might honestly be the weakest route in this game. It's not close.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
Rhea tries to assassinate one of her officials. Edelgard responds, fuck off, sword justified.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait.
Rhea tries to assassinate one of her officials, and wait,
You
who?
need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
Let's not confuse canon and fanon here. Look at that. Linhardt just taking a nap on the ground. My guy.
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us?
Oh, in this game? Oh, yeah, here we go.
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of
Now here you gotta be careful. You can soft lock yourself if you're not thinking. Because in this map, what I found is that you can kill Costas before they're like, okay, kill Costas, and it just no. Yeah, you can kill him before, and you can't give an order to kill him then, and it messes everything up. They're gonna say, hey, have Edelgard do this, and I'm gonna say no. Oh no, they're gonna make me. Okay, so now I'm just gonna say, hey, I'll beat him with my silly running animation. Okay, so now we're gonna slowly go over here.
with heavily defended enemies.
Get him! Boom, done. Alright, next. The next one. The next one. I don't think this one makes you do it.
Don't overstep, Edelgard.
One of Dial's on button track of Varley with 2-year time skip. Easy to miss, screw him. Yeah, I don't think anybody likes Count Varley.
Well, I suppose my turn has arrived.
It's my turn now.
I've awaited this moment.
I did not like Dimitri's playstyle that much in this game. I didn't like his unique class. I don't like his unique ability. Actually, no, I didn't like his unique class. The elemental abilities are fine. Here we go. Next.
Apologies, but it was you or me.
That's how it be, baby.
These people anyway.
What's up, Farukul?
Have crests.
Welcome to the thing. Unfortunately, we're talking about Fire Emblem 3 Houses. God, I hate this game that I've played for 500 hours. It sucks. I like Fire Emblem. I like it a lot. I complain about Fire Emblem in the way you can only complain about a game that you've played for like a million hours. Alright, now Claude's gonna be, let me do bonus damage. Only Claude can do bonus damage. Yeah, Claude the Tactician, get out of here. What a weird thing to try to say your lord is. Edelgard gave him the job to be assassinated, but Rhea still had the power. There's power, privilege, justified one for her to fight the church. The conflict is not instigated by Varley. Edelgard literally declares war on the church. Because she doesn't like the central church and the way they control everything. Which is understandable. The problem is she starts an extremely bloody war, which is like really hard to hear. Say, hey, pause the game, do the thing. Okay, here we go. The problem is it's nearly impossible to justify. Oh, I had to play it, Shez. Okay.
Here I go. No mistake.
Edelgard's actions because of the cost of the war. But at the same time, they just won't. Like the leadership won't talk it out. They get close, but they don't. Get him! Why is Flap playing checks? Excellent question. I ask myself that question every day. What's going on? Who did I send over here and they didn't do their job?
What shoddy defenses. We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
I need to do something here. Can I reduce, like, the opacity of my webcam so I can see the rest of the goddamn map? Or better yet, do you guys, I mean, I know I look cute with my Catgirl headset and stuff, but, like, maybe I just do this.
Worry over you too much, but do make sure to
What do you
heal
guys
if
think?
hurt.
Gender neutral, you guys, of course. Single-eyed dialogue after the war declares they imply Varley was dodging assassination before the war started. But they revived the Southern Church specifically to draw the ire of Rhea. I could move the camp to the top left, but there's also crucial information there. It tells me I can use a vulnerary by pressing R and B. Rhythm and blues. Alright. Costas, open the gates. Now, I've made the mistake of killing Costas here before, and it took me time, and at the time I was not happy to spend time in this game. Okay, honestly, real talk, this game is not bad. I think it's actually good. I think it's a good game, but the problem is the way that it's organized. Hold on, I'm talking with my hands. I can turn the webcam back on. Let's see. I swear to God, I thought there was like a setting that's like, okay, like configure video. I thought there was a setting like where you can set the opacity. Maybe not. Problem is, I can't see it. Golden Wildflower does have a good story, but man, does it have pacing issues with its points. I don't know about that. I think that's extremely generous to say it has a good story. I don't think any of the routes in this game have a truly good story. What gives Rhea the right to assassinate people who are teaching the religion in a way she doesn't like? But Edelgard knew that placing, what's-his-face, Count Varley there was going to piss her off. Like, so they both know it's like it was like a pre-declaration. I'm not saying Rhea is justified. Rhea sucks. Azure Gleam has a great start, and then shit itself over part 2. Scarlet Blaze is the most consistent. I didn't like... Scarlet Blaze is just like, what if not those who slither in Crimson Flower? Azure Gleam, Scarlet Blaze, no. Azure Gleam sucks if you really like Edelgard. I will say that, for sure. Alright, there we go. Now I can see. I can see! I can fight! Yeah. So anyways, let me tell you the #1 problem I have with this game, now that I have my webcam on. It's long. It's very long, right? And here's the thing, not everybody wants to play 90 hours of Warriors gameplay just to check in on their favorite characters from Three Houses, right? I like Warriors gameplay, and like the amount of time I spent on this was really pushing it, even for me by the end. The nice thing about the way the first Warriors game was structured was it's like, alright, story mode, it's just the big chapters, okay? And like, you know, sure, like maybe the story was dumb, but like the structure was fine. It's like, alright, you want to play a little bit of story, you want to go do some of the side content, they're separate. But in this game, everything's baked into a single playthrough. If you miss a support, guess what? You need a new playthrough to do that support again. You got to start over from the beginning and unlock all the characters in it. That's crazy. There's a couple of missions you can only get by like choosing a particular decision somewhere through the story. And if you want to get it, you got to do another playthrough. That's crazy. It's a huge ask. Let's see what my favorite Blorbos are doing. Yeah, exactly. When they released whatever you want to call it, Mid-Skip Annie or Three Hopes Annie, I ascended to a higher plane.
Yes. And my name is...
Does anybody care about the story here? Let me explain. Basically, they put Shez in where Byleth used to be. And then, you know, you just gotta, whatever. They're gonna say, hey, come back to camp with us.
Collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Oh, they're gonna ask.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Ramire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way.
Ace RZ,
I'm looking for
thank
a band
you
of hardened mercenaries who follow a
for the
man
donation.
around. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Ramire might just be the village we've been looking for too.
Oh, Ramire. It's funny to like all the stuff that comes up in this game when you're like, ooh, because we know what happens.
The name sounds
They may not though. Also, I forget how much more high texture everybody's outfits are in this game. They did have a lot of technical improvements from the first game, particularly with the hair and the textures.
We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary. We've mopped up what's left of those rascals. So what say we return
This is
to
like
camp,
Shrek.
and I insist you...
Who, me?
You heard the man. It's a great plan.
Yes. And they may be...
Right, right. Remire Village. We're going. There's the illusion of choice. You know how it is.
Get it?
Anyways, so yeah. My biggest issue with this game is the structure. It is so unforgiving. Like, why is there not a chapter select? Good God. To have to go and play an entire, like... If you speed run the play, like you skip maps, you don't care about S ranks, none of that, it's still probably like 40 hours. I swear to God. All right. Hey, come over here. The game doesn't quite have full voice acting. I assume you're familiar with the Officers Academy, because why else would you be playing this game? Yeah, I really didn't like Three Houses, but oh, Annie, my daughter. Yeah, I really didn't like Three Houses too much, but I was a big fan of Fire Emblem Warriors, the first one.
Thanks.
I am very polite. Here's the question, ladies and gentlemen, my non-binary buddies. I have to do, if I want to truly mega complete the game, I don't care about, sorry, I already know everything about you guys. If I want to truly mega complete the game, I need to do another Scarlet Blaze run, and I also need to do another, Azure Gleam run. Not my fault, I'm white.
What do you think? On another matter.
Yo, shout out to Claude for being the fucking worst in this game. Like, uncontested. He says, hey, you should come to Leicester Alliance and work for me, and then doesn't give you work for 2 years? Like some kind of shady, like, LinkedIn business offer?
Of course. Speaking, how's that?
Nope, I already know everything about you. This game sold 1 million copies. There has to be at least one person out there who bought it without playing a lick of Three Houses. I think it is extremely likely. I cannot guarantee it, because Three Houses did like almost 3 million. 1 million for each house. I think last I checked is 284. 2.84. I like Hubert. He's such a delicious evil villain shtick. It was great. My favorite Blorbo is probably Annette. But I also, I mean, I love so many of the characters. All the Blue Lions like my children, except Dimitri. It's not that I dislike Dimitri, I just, like, I think other people see something in him that I just simply do not. Huber's the type of person who wakes up every morning and practices an evil laugh for 30 minutes.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward. Must be exhausting. Hubert is like the most like high effort like
What do you think?
retro goth.
Rock is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather
Y'all want to get yourselves in those except that you have no choice. Yep. I've done this 4 times. Actually, no, yes, I have already done this 4 times because I did it for the demo. I forget. Whatever. It's been a lot. Reflect an Edelgard. She's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy. Here we go. Let's keep going, baby. No skip cutscene button? There might be. I'm not sure. Let's check. Every Blue Line is traumatized by living in Fergus' cruel system except Dimitri, which is probably why. Dimitri has his own trauma. He's got extreme survivor's guilt, and it makes him crazy. Yeah, baby. I know all about Garrigmach Monastery. It's so funny, like how big of a part the monastery plays in Three Houses, and you come back and like, oh yeah, we're back in the monastery, even though I just played Golden Deer like 2 weeks ago, and then you leave immediately and never come back.
present the mercenary.
Can't skip this event, baby.
We have some. We would.
You do us. You're oh, can you?
I need if you're
If
They,
alright.
There we go. The illusion of free choice. And look at that. I had options and Shed spoke. Amazing. Edelgard. Who's it gonna be?
yes.
We gotta do the Blue Lions because Sylvain is literally the best unit in the game. It is not close. It is not even close.
Yep, that's me.
And I missed all the Golden Deer supports, so. Skip the tutorials for God's sake. What do you want me to do about it? Oh, you're saying it should be able to do that?
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide.
The LGBT house, the trauma house, the part house. Yes. I would agree that the Black Eagles are definitely the gayest house.
I guess you two. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Party house. Yeah, the golden deer, they do be very, what's the word? Hey, look at that. Level 91 Dimitri joined your party. Come on. Who I thought. There we go. Yeah, I forgot I maxed out Annette's level because I love her. And there's Sylvain. I love them all. I love them all. The Empire has monopoly on all the bi characters. There's something going on. Also, you're forgetting Mercedes. Unless you're saying, oh, technically Mercedes is from the Empire originally. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm excited for us to learn and grow together. But for now,
Female Shez Academy uniform looks so much better than male Shez Academy uniform. It is criminal.
Buzzing since we heard you were getting assigned here, so we're going to treat you to a welcome.
On behalf of the Blue Lions, can I just say we are honored to have such a lovely young woman join our ranks? I mean that.
I love him.
And I can't think of a better way to get to know each other than...
Enough chatter. You're a mercenary, right?
Literally, like, I feel like these are all, like, parody versions of the characters from the last game. Mercedes is from the Empire, which is why she's the only Blue Lion not repressed about their sexuality. Okay, hold on, wait, we're forgetting, though. Dedue and Dimitri are absolutely gay.
That's no way to talk, Felix. Still, I must admit I'm curious. I'm happy.
I love these kids.
Trade blows if you must, but please try. The training grounds can be a little tough to find. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. One wrong turn. Yes, this is the largest monastery.
There's more than one monastery in Foldland?
settle in. Say so.
They're super repressed about it. What your point? There's nothing repressed about those two. Just historical erasure.
Your mission?
We are to stamp out what's left of the Iron King's thieves.
But they're
Bit challenging? Alright, no, we're doing it, dude. Let's go for it.
after the you were
We should proceed.
well said.
Don't.
What have
Doesn't matter. Super repressed about it. Those guys are so gay. Express quiet confidence. Fire off equip.
Sure thing, Dimitri.
You keep counting while I'm racking up all the glory. Got him. 2 weeks later. What's going on here? I think it's so funny that they touched up on the hair models for each character for this game specifically. And then they still ended up with the worst looking hair for Dimitri in Time Skip.
Yes. But the night...
Can I skip this one? Let's go! Let's go! I've already seen everything. The only thing I need to do is make sure that I accept the Golden Deer into my ranks this time. The Golden Deer get around in this game. The only Golden Deer you can't get, I think, in every route is... I want to say maybe Lysithea, Claude, and
Why go to that kind of trouble for a
Hilda.
handful of highwaymen scum?
so be it.
Follow the Blood Scent. The what? They didn't know about Monica being here. That's the other thing. They never really explained that away. Okay, we need to... Can I choose anybody else? Oh no, I can just move them. Ash is so little. Whatever. It's like, hey, you're not ready to... Okay. Lysithea is Blaze only. Leone Blaze. You can't get Oh, that's right.
Whoever they are, looks like we'll have to fight our way out of this.
Literally so precious. You can't get Leone in this route? Huge bummer. I love Leone. I mean, her ability is terrible, but her vibe is immaculate. I imagine Leone might be good if you really like mashing buttons. And if you do, that's great. But, like, I don't know. I feel like Leone would be popular with people who haven't, like, don't really want to engage with the game that much. Because she just gets better the more you mash Y. Now, of course, you can't use an accessory slot. What do you get? One accessory slot, right? You can use an accessory slot to put a different ability. These guys are just standing here and taking it, dude. Edelgard knew that Monaco was held here. Rescue was done under their noses. No, Edelgard, isn't she surprised to find Monica here? Killing Both and Azure made the story better because the extra chapters in the route make no sense. There are extra chapters in this route? Me too, buddy.
A treasure chest. We'll need to find the key.
I can get it open without one if you want.
Ah, Ash, you are literally the most precious baby. Edelgard is faking surprise. Why would she come here to save Monica? Why would she not do that in Three Houses? Yeah, no, we're gonna...
Let's move.
What class is to do right now? Oh, War Master? That's a good class.
It's time.
I'm just gonna do everything with Shez right now, though.
I know who has the key.
It's an old structure, but very well built.
Why would she only... It didn't really seem... No. Edelgard said, like, there was a reason to do it, though. She literally says, like, I only saved you because it was convenient. If it wasn't convenient, I would have done it. You shouldn't like me. And Monica's like, I don't care. I don't value my own life. Oh, I forgot he's using Crusher. Thanks, Auto-Optimize.
There. We've taken control of the fortress. Now, let us have a look around. Search the basement.
Let's see. Plausible deniability. It sounds like you've thought about this a lot. She needs you to reach to be a professional manipulating things. We already knew that, though. That's consistent with Three Houses. I think killing both adjective plausible deniability needs bandits to come here. What? I don't understand what the bandits come here do. Are you saying that when Byleth comes into the picture instead of Shez, like, she's like, oh cool, no, now we're all good.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
We need to go over here and take this first now, right? I have no Lancy people with me right now. Right.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Let's just, you know.
We must
How is Shez so low on health? What happened to you? What the hell? How can you possibly be this low on health? These people are like level 2. Violet shows she gets distracted. That's right. She's got too much hot for teacher to do what she needs to do. I like how when you're in really tight corridors, there's like a good frame rate, and then when you go out into the big world, it's like...
An academy student?
Nice. Bye. What are the S rank requirements for this mission? Kill 600 people, do it in less than 12 minutes, don't take a lot of damage. Okay, why does Shez have so much health missing? For real.
Are you here to rescue me?
Yeah.
all right. What are you doing here? Never mind. We can discuss that later.
Thank you for saving me.
I don't understand how Koei Tecmo made 3 houses and... There we go. Hello. I don't understand how Koei Tecmo made 3 houses and the original Warriors, and the original Warriors somehow just, like, looks better. I guess they had a lot more, like, a lot more characters and like, classes and outfits and stuff to model.
We will proceed as planned. We move. We will
Oops.
proceed as planned. I will...
In, this game than the original Warriors, maybe. That's probably it.
They're after the girl. Well, we shook this
it's really weird to see, like, a lot of the blue lions in the original, you know, like 3 houses, kind of like break away from tradition and whatever. And in this, because of the war or whatever starting, I don't know, not really earlier, but like the circumstances of it make it such that they actually kind of double down with their traditional roles. Why am I taking so much damage? Where's that coming from? Do I have, like... Huh. Oh, you know what? I just realized I probably have an ability on her that constantly, like, drains her health. But I also paired it with something that makes her ridiculously powerful at low health. Relic weapon. It's not a relic weapon because that's the Dark Creator Sword. And the Dark Creator Sword is not a relic weapon. Anybody can use the Dark Creator Sword. If it was the Sword of the Creator, it would be true, but it is not the case. Why is she getting so much health?
You can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, don't.
It's her. So be it.
We got her.
Kill her.
Maybe they wanted to keep Three Hopes faithful to Three Houses graphics. Three Hopes graphics are slightly better. I don't think they're like, we can make these graphics good or bad. What should we do? And they were like, let's make them bad. I think what happened was they were like, we don't have a lot of time. We've got all these assets already. Let's just use them. They did tweak some things. Like I said, a lot of the textures look a lot better. Release the creature we captured! Alright. Make Monica a trickster and it gives her a Thame. What's a Thame? I have found a lot of the, oh my god, we killed this thing. We killed his ass, dude. I've, we got him. Monica's my favorite character added because she burst out of the fridge with the lesbian flag. She was in the fridge? She cringe, fail, lesbian, and that makes her hilarious. I like her. I think her pre-time skip design is better than her post-time skip design, but it doesn't really matter because you can just wear whatever class's outfits, I guess. Her ability's okay.
Names are wholly unfamiliar to me. But at least we won the day.
If you look straight at the ground, your frame rate goes up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that simple. We got him. If I was trying to be most efficient, I probably didn't do it, but that's okay. Yeah. Video games.
We should be safe here for the time being. I'm well acquainted with Professor
Oh,
Yuritsa.
give her a Thame.
The rest of you are this year's Blue
Monaco's dead in
Lions
houses, so she burst out of the fridge. Dead character.
That's
See the
correct.
joke.
But if I may, how did you come to be wearing our uniform? Also, how do you know She's one of last year's students.
That would make you our senior, but...
Senpai.
I was just on the verge of graduation last year when I was kidnapped by the In truth, I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Monica von Ox, eldest daughter of the...
Yes.
Yes. I think what happened here, Monica's just like, yo, I can just tell you. Alright, bad news, everybody. We've got trouble brewing in Fargus.
They are unicorns.
This could be... So, he used to have Tomas as the...
Alright. Tomas and the library lady. Alright. I think this is one of, like, actually, like, 10, like, high-quality rendered cutscenes. Wow, really not subtle here.
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak.
This game really sell 1 million copies? That's pretty good.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me.
I don't understand what about Monica being, like, reobtainable lets Edelgard dispose of those who slither.
What is this?
Oh, he transformed just like you. It's like, that barely looks similar at all. Mm-mm.
Such hubris from mere vermin.
Whether or not he reveals his cover, that doesn't make any sense. There's something that happens in Scarlet Blaze. Edelgard's like, hey, let's not do it this way. And Hubert's like, you're crazy. And she's like, shut up, I'm doing it. I forget what exactly it was. I think it was Monica reappearing, which she didn't anticipate. But what is it about Monica that lets her do that? I don't know.
Prologue.
Crisis in Ferdiad. Sure is. There's always a crisis in Ferdiad. I'll tell you what the crisis in Ferdiad is. Gustav left his daughter behind because he's the worst human being.
And flees, and not even the Knights of Ceras's most concerted effort.
Yeah. Rescuing Monica under the slither noses pierces the aura of invincibility they have. But okay, but Monica died, and she still went through with it. It was. So I don't understand why that would make the difference. It's not like Edelgard like literally does not care whether Monica lives or dies.
I've only just heard the news, so it seems my uncle has seized control.
Oh no, we got Civil War brewing. What you talking about? Yeah, but in 3 houses, she's not. Alright, Lady Rhea. Hey, I need your help, because I've got a civil dispute to settle. Temporarily parted ways with Annette. This is the worst day of my life. I have never been more upset than I am right now. No, I don't want to talk to you twice. Ah, yes, an exquisite old letter. Yeah, this other guy sucks. Where was he in the other game? I forget.
Let's see.
Let's give it a...
There is no happy ending for Ashe in this game. I think the Blue Lions is the least damaging.
Oh, that's right.
Scarlet Blaze is probably the worst, which means, of course, Golden Wildfire sits in the middle. In Houses once Solon is revealed, she already implicated the Flame Emperor things. Okay. So you're saying the presence of the Flame Emperor, whether or not they play the Flame Emperor card, is what makes the difference?
Would it bother you? Would it
Nope.
Got a second? Not good.
God. I think it's really funny that this game has, like, literally, like, 60 characters, and they made one tsundere, and it's Felix. I hope she's not done anything at all. Just done nothing at all. Alright. Speedrun.
Lucas stamped out most of the troops who invaded Frolda. As things stand, a clash on royal soil, and as you are the only blood kin I... what rubbish.
We're not going to talk about how the person who possessed Cornelia is kind of like a guy, which is weird.
Your fear of Prince Demi. You shouldn't have missed your chance for you. That's twice.
Oh my god. Lore.
Boy is a big aberrance. Every night.
There you go.
According to our scouts.
And yeah, he still has Lenato, but you remember what happens in Scarlet Blaze, right? I don't think that's a translation. I don't think that's... I mean... Nah. That's not... I don't think that's what's going on. I think it's more insidious. Because, you know, the person who possessed Cornelia was a psychopath. I don't think that's saying anything about marginalized groups personally, but I would just listen to somebody who has more of a stake in the matter on that. Anyways, that's something. Alright, we gotta beat Rufus. Alright, we want a sword person. What is that? It's probably a bunch of lances, huh? Alright, we want a sword person, an axe person, and we can't use a net because life is cruel. Okay, we've got Felix for axes over here. What else? Who else do we want? We've got a sword person. Do we want a brawler? Who are these people? No. Myrmidon. Guy come and replace your super transphobic no matter what the story is. I don't see how that. I don't know about that. I don't see how that relates to. I think I'll just like table the discussion for now because I think it's a very complex and sensitive discussion to be had. I think it's important to consider, you know, how these things are, but maybe not right now is the best time for it. A fighter, usually okay. Axes, so we need. I always just I wish it would just tell you which types of units are present. We have lances. And we have axes, and who else do we have? Swords? Okay, so we need lances, axes, and swords. We have axes, and we have swords, so we need lances. Do any of my kids... Oh, Engi! My beloved. Oh, I'm sure I can give you a better lance than that, right? Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, no, I got that. I just, like, I have to, like, kind of, like, okay, now I see this, but then, okay, that's, like, a lancer. Because sometimes there are other things that give advantage, like the breaker abilities and stuff. And also, because I have to do so much, like, scrolling around, like, okay, wait, who's this and what they're doing, and just, it'd be easy just to say, I don't know. Usually maps only have, like, 3 types of units, with the exception of some commanders, but... Oh, Ingrid? She's got a weird battalion equipped right now. There you go, that's another thing. Give me them Blue Lion Knights. Right. And then Felix. Sure, that's cool. And then Shez is required, so not much to do about that. And then let's just let's bring in Mercy just cause I love her. That's the only reason I need. She's my favorite. She's not my favorite, but I like her a lot. And she's not mastered Holy Knight yet. She can use the Lance of Ruin. Can she use Lewin? Does she? Oh, she doesn't have proficient Witch Strike, does she? Right? Does she? No, I don't think so. I don't remember what her personal ability was. Did I get one? Was it Sharpshooter? I think that's her personal. Okay, cool. So in that case... Oh, but I wanted to... Whatever. That should be good. And... Double down. Works for me. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. That's the other thing. I wish you could store builds in this game. I spent so much time flipping these around. Yeah. That's a weird thing for you to hold. Alright, I think we've got everything we need. Probably way over-engineered. Like, it's not that deep, but whatever. Let's do it. That thing is just me. I feel like I spend so much time switching between classes and stuff. Oh yeah, Shez definitely has that ability that reduces health for, like, bonus damage or whatever. And this should be pretty breezy. It's just a lot of running around. You just gotta make sure you're, like, not wasting time being in the wrong place. Okay, what do we need to do? Oh, we go... Alright, my bad, I'm just in the wrong frickin' place. That's right. Sometimes I forget. When I play Shez a lot or don't play Shez a lot, I will forget what the like the different abilities are and stuff. So I'll just try to smash ZR to dash, and it just won't work. Killing the build by this run, make it shorter, and skip the Zaharos chapter. I might. It depends if that changes the availability of any units, because I was stupid and didn't get all the Golden Deer units I could have. I just literally, like, I just declined having the Golden Deer units. So I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get the other ones this way. And it's like, no, you just don't get any. I'm like, oh, I messed up. Well, better do a new playthrough. Kind of missed the Pegasus Knights from the previous game, because they were just like real run and gun types. I feel like I'm getting lost in the sauce here. Let's make sure we have everybody where they need to be at. Oh, we need to take down these chumps. Okay. Go get him, Felix. I believe in you. Let's see, where is Shez? It's a pretty good ability.
In that case, fling open the gates. Take a breather. Sorry, Your Highness. Stole your thunder.
Secret chapter, super awkwardly inserted into Azure Gleam. I don't think it's really organic anywhere, honestly. Hey, let me in!
Forgive me, my lord.
What skills do I have on Shez right now? How do you check? There we go. Increase critical hit rate, keeps stun, there we go. So I did the low damage build. Or the low health build. Ah, that's right. The other thing I didn't love about this game was how they changed the way Awakening worked. How you can't, like, chain Awakening. You can't accrue Awakening gauge while you have it, which sucks, in my opinion. That was one of the most fun things to do, was just to see how long you could make Awakening last and get, like, the bonuses and stuff, and why aren't they letting me in? Unfair. Go get him, buddy. Can I get in now? Not yet? Okay. Who's nearest? We'll make it work. There we go.
I suggest we again divide our soldiers to deal with the multiple threats, Your Highness.
Disable the state while you're in it by pressing RA to store your bar. Yeah, but then you also lose your bonuses and like the whatever. And also you can only pop it when it's full. As opposed to the last game, you could pop it at half. Yep. Well, we'll get there one day. Don't worry. One day. Alright. Also, I don't know why they were like, hey, what if you just, you know... What if you couldn't, you know, change your weapon builds and you just had to get lucky for good weapons? I don't know why they did that. That's a button. But yeah, like there was like there was a huge thrill of and it was definitely part of the intended design in the where the heck is Felix? What are you doing over here, buddy? Damn, that guy is blocking for his life. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about Felix's passive. Oh, it's been so long since I played Blue Lions. I mean, it's been long since I played anything, but like, woo! Blue Lions has, I think, the most exclusive units. Or at least it's I think, no, they definitely have the most. It's just, it's not a total blowout. Okay, But yeah, so in the original Fire Emblem Warriors, which is actually one of my favorite games, just because how arcadey fun it is, there was like, it was designed to like make you want to have Awakening last as long as possible because all the bonuses and stuff you get for it. And there were abilities that also like tried to make it last as long as possible. Like Gale Force in that game, if you beat like a commander unit, it would grant you. It would grant you like I don't know, like an 1/8 of Awakening gauge or something. And so it was just really fun to see how long you can make it last. There were characters. For example, Tiki in that game was built around seeing like basically like normal Tiki is like kind of weak, but then you could play as Dragon Tiki when she awakened, and that was super fun to see how long you could make it last and you know how long you could be Dragon Tiki. But in the DLC, they made it so like pretty much anybody could like have like really long lasting Awakening. It's really cool. I feel like that game is just like this game is so much harder to explain. Because, like, in that game, what am I doing right now? We're seizing. Alright, everybody get him. And I'll go over there with Felix or whoever's closest. Yeah, it's me. Okay. Don't forget, you're here forever. Goodbye forever. Oh, man, that gosh darn triangle disadvantage. Triangle advantage is no joke in this game. I really do wish there were more like Awakening related builds you can do in this game, but it really kind of. I wonder what this lever does. This is such like a video game mechanic. Hmm. 6 breaker abilities, save advantage to everyone. Are you talking? I don't think you can in this game. I think that each character only has the breaker ability that belongs to their canon class. So, for example, like, Mercedes can only get, I think, like, Bow Breaker, right? Because Tomes beat bows, and her canon class is, like, Bishop or something. Let me through!
My, this is
your lucky day. I've decided that you deserve my personal attention.
Yo, is that Elon Musk in our chat? Welcome. Donate to Extra Life. I'm sure you can make us reach our goal. We're close. Well, somebody pulls in clutch, we'll be close. Alright. Rufus, open the door to the throne room. Big mistake, Rufus. Felix is coming for you. He's messed up, dude. Oh, I always forget it, because I've done this mission so many times, I swear to God. I always forget that it's closed on the one side. It is infuriating. What is Rufus? Dark Knight? Priyansa? Is that like a custom class? Alright, well, whatever. Get him, Felix.
It's worth a shot.
Gotta run all the way around. Why do they do this to me? Alright. Let's go, Ingy. It's a custom class just for him. Just for you, Rufus. You little... God forbid we make you anything else. You're too plot relevant for this chapter, I guess. This game aches for DLC. The original Fire Emblem Warriors got DLC. You got a lot of DLC. It's added a ton of game time to it. I swear to God. This game is way longer without DLC, but that's because it's got a lot of padding. Later, bitch. They're focusing on Engage. That's a good point. I feel like Engage was originally finished. Like, Engage was supposed to be the 30th anniversary, I believe. And I think the 30th anniversary of Fire Emblem was either in 2021 or 2020. And it feels like it feels like Awakening Redux, kind of, to me. The way they're kind of focusing on, like, older games and stuff, and how the games look, like, good, and they put a lot of time and effort into them. Felix, are you there yet? Alright, let's go. Do I have enough? Please tell me I'm not about to... Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's end it. Oh, geez. Can I end this mission? Yup. But yeah, I think, I don't know if Engage is being developed by Koei Tecmo like Three Houses was. In fact, I think it's plausible to think that... I mean, first of all, like, I do not believe for a second that we are getting Fire Emblem Three Hopes DLC before Engage comes out. Definitely not before. But it would also feel weird to come out after. Fodlan Sage plays on Fire Emblem archetypes?
Something you feel like saying?
No.
I feel like in the first game, in Three Houses, God, I can't believe he has to do this. This sucks, dude. The traditions of Fairgus suck.
None for you. But tell me something, boy. Does it trouble you to slay your own kin? What a surprise. I did not think you capable of sympathy, craven monster that you are.
Yes. But either way, I do...
Yeah, Dimitri is absolutely held hostage by the traditions of Fairgus.
Well, to perish by your hand, it is a fate that I much deserve.
Which leads the Lords Elidor, Mateus...
Man, when I saw this guy the first time, I'm like, Sylvain's mom must be an absolute smoke show, because this guy, holy shit. Oh my god.
In 11
That's the year when my step-uncle, Lord Arundel.
correct. Thank you.
If we continue
I just look, man. I know it's silly and selfish. I want to play a Fire Emblem Three Houses game where everybody gets along.
Provided you're willing to keep all.
Yes, I suppose so. Let us speak more of this later.
Hopes is the worst game because we have all the dilfs but not the milfs. I'm gonna allow it.
That should help keep the lords in check.
Is that wise, Your Highness?
Everybody can yell at me later for messing up the auto mod.
I will not feed my people half.
I've always admired that candor.
So you suggest
Anyways, I feel like in Three Houses, like the Black Eagles and like the Empire are like they're the out there route. They're like what are you doing? In this game, I feel like it's definitely the Blue Lions. Now, I say that, but in Three Houses, I know like the Golden Deer are doing their own thing for almost the entire game, but it feels like it's everybody versus the Empire in Three Houses. In this game, it feels like it's everybody versus the Blue Lions or the whatever.
I will resign the type. Spare me, Rodrigue. One person with wild.
It's not wild at all, Matthias. People will naturally seek to point the finger at his height. Someone has Rodrigue.
This is so like the political maneuvering in Blue Lions is so like out of this world. It is nuts. The stuff that happens. Why? Goodness. Where are the Fire Emblem Three Houses mommies? It's a great point. Part 1 of the Adriglean politics is widely agreed to be good. It's nuts. I mean, it's like the reason, like, I don't know, it feels like really well explained, I guess. It's frustrating because you're like, why don't you just do this? But like, there's reasons for it. Too bad they sacrificed all that in Part 2. Part 2 is a mess. Part 2, like, literally, they must have run out of time. Every route ends with, like, a text scroll. An unceremonious text scroll. Ridiculous. Ridiculousness. I think it's funny that in this game, enemies can be up to level 200 and you can only be up to level 120. To really reinforce the idea that levels do not matter.
It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. After ascending the throne, Dimitri labors to bring peace to the Holy Kingdom of Far.
I almost thought that Dimitri had a good haircut in this, but that ponytail kills me. Edelgard's design is dank, though. She's got a great design. I like Claude's design too, but I do not like Claude in this game. Adrigleam ending is lovely. Is a lovely bad end for Fodlan, barely mentioned. I don't think, like, there are no good endings. Like, Edelgard's like, okay, we're free, but, like, goddamn, what do we have to do to get here? I don't even remember. I feel like the Golden Deer ending was pretty much the same. It was just like, oh, wow, that was costly. And then it's, I mean, they all just feel like so inconclusive.
Indeed. As you're aware, we have already begun
Just cracked my wrist.
But a few days ago, I received a confidential request from Of course, we'd only meet this eventuality where, as it stands, we find ourselves quite literally.
Yep. I'm like kind of like skimming again because I just want to refresh myself. It's been a long couple of months. Oh, this guy sucks. Yes! Do it! I don't think they could have made Keith Silverstein more characters in this game. I don't think it would have been humanly possible. Devs didn't want to invalidate Byleth. For stupid reason.
My people are not fools enough to rejoice in the surrender of their territory. There is no morality in turning our backs on the instant.
What are you talking about? What's it got to do with Byleth?
And if that happens, we might find ourselves. They lack the crest of Blythe, but there's no small. The kingdom's already seen that.
What Duke from Darius? Surely we are better served attempting to head off the very real and imminent war at hand.
I don't want my people to suppose we do.
I imagine. I fear I've been report.
In other words, it's hard to though I imagine.
Do you have
I like,
something to add, Prince?
for the record, I like Three Houses Sylvain a lot better. I think I mean, he heals better in this, but he's also still shackled to the tradition, which is like a big part of his character is like throwing away the traditions. He's still interested in getting people to, like, not, he's like divorcing like society's dependence on crests, but at the same time, I just think that it's weird to see Sylvain like not divorce himself from his family.
Hey, did you hear? Sounds like we're gonna be going to war with the Empire.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Ever since His Majesty ascended the throne.
I think it's interesting that there's a time skip that your character was just there for, and nothing happened. I mean, like, you ascend a little bit, but like, goodness.
I'd be nervous if it even felt real.
Don't worry, it'll start.
You know, that might be the single worst attempt.
I can't help but wonder, though. I feel like things have been steadily improving.
Yeah, I hear the grumbles too. All I know is we wouldn't be where we are now if not for him.
I think Dimitri is very clearly caught in centrism. He wants to appease to both sides, but doing so just makes both sides not like him. Because he's trying to take a middle lane on the thing that people do not agree about.
Interrupting something?
No, of course not. Please.
So, you...
More or less.
Anything I can do to help?
There is.
I do think that this is a much more thorough examination of Dimitri's character than Three Houses. I think in Three Houses he just breaks. In this, we see a much more like coherent version of him, which is very interesting. Navigating a very delicate political situation, he lacks the willpower vision to see it through. I think, I don't know. He gets the short end of the stick because people keep on trying to start rebellions.
Is that it? I'd be glad to.
Grim. Neither the Knights of Seros nor the
I don't know if I feel like I like this route the best, and I don't know if it's because I played it when I was the least fatigued by the game, or because it has all my favorite characters, or because it's the best written route. If I recall, Scarlet Blaze ends in a weird goddamn place. Edelgard and Claude are better at politics than him. It's not the best written route at all. Well, that's just like your opinion, man. And what if I like it? It's really hard to be objective with like what good writing is, don't you think?
Your tent is rather nice. I think it pays well to be a commander, doesn't it?
What if he talked like that instead? Actually, I guess Arval is non-binary, right?
Yes, I have this little stool where I can write in my journal and redeem renown.
Part 1 is the best writing if you ignore all of Part 2. I don't remember Part 2 being extremely egregious. It just feels like there's no route that resolves everything. It'd be like if, like, yeah, baby, wow. Guess who I never used? He is probably the lowest level character that I have in this entire game. Yes! Annette's back! I'm so happy. I feel like it's weird that this game doesn't let you pick between, like, the different designs, like Three Houses, Three Hopes, and, like, time skip, pre-time skip.
Let Byleth kill him.
No, I refuse. I am the type of Fire Emblem player that will reset if any unit dies, no matter how little I use them. Oh, that's right. We're still not... Okay. I like how Shez has got this little armor thing on her butt. You kind of see how, like, it's, you know, this clearly it's an armor plate, but it's just a texture, so it stretches when she runs. Plot mandated death. I refuse. Oh, that's right. Byleth doesn't work for them in this. Yeah, why are they beating up on my kids so hard in this game anyways?
Over here. I've been waiting for you.
All right.
How about this?
Let us look at this map. Oh no. The unskippable filler maps. If they took the non-story maps and separated them in a different mode, it would improve the game tremendously, especially with the number of replays that it begs for. Holy moly.
There you have it.
Yeah. Buy them with renown. So here's the thing. I haven't beaten them on Maddening yet. I mean, really, like, I've done maps exactly like them, but I haven't. I need the record. But also, Renown, I feel like... I don't know how much I have, but I feel like buying a Vanguard whistle, or whatever it's called, for every single thing would be, like, you just run out very quickly. And Renown can be spent on other stuff, too, if I recall. Like, a lot of other stuff. Vanguard Whistle gives instant D rank that you can do Record Keeper. That's true. Who has a class available right now? Oh, probably one of the... Oh, yeah, great. Oh, let's make sure. I thought I maxed Edelgard's level. Huh. I'm a little surprised that I didn't. Maybe I reset her level? Okay, I've unlocked every class with her, at the very least. Right. Did that. Why do Fire Emblem players play on classic mode but reset when a character dies? I don't know. I can explain it to you, but like I can't explain my feelings. So when you it adds an extra layer of challenge, I guess. It adds an extra layer of challenge because I'm not gonna play a game where like I lose one of my favorite units. So it forces me to be more strategic. I'm basically like putting a lose condition on myself. If anybody dies, I have to reset. Or thankfully Divine Pulse in this game. Or Milla's Turn Wheel in whatever. What did I do? I carry only the finest. Awakening was a fun little Scrimblow game, wasn't it? But yeah, literally, this is a stupid game to not play on casual, and there's no reason not to. There's no reward you can't get for playing on casual.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
But you can't switch from casual to classic. You can only switch down, and it's a one-way thing, and that makes it a stupid pride thing for me. Oh, level 106? Sure, cool. Yeah, whatever. How much time we got? Probably enough time to do this. Yeah. Hopefully that makes some sense. It's just adding another lose condition, basically. Luckily, the addition of Divine Pulse and stuff, like, I remember playing Fire Emblem Conquest, like, way back in 2016. I don't like thinking about that was 6 years ago now. But, alright, let's see here. We need a sword person, so we've got Ash. And we need a bow person. We've got an axe person. I spend so much time in games where there are like a bunch of classes trying to like max everything out. Oh, now I see what you were saying. Now I see what you were saying before. I'm incredibly stupid. That would have been oh god. It was there all along. Oh, I get to use a net? This game is amazing! That's so much fun! '16 was 6 years ago. I'm serious. It was a long time. I was a sophomore in college. Ugh. Okay. We need a lance so we can keep Mercy. Actually, let's keep Ingrid. And then who else? I'm so stupid. Clever retort not found. You are so right. I am so goddamn dumb. It was right there in front of my face the whole time. I was stressing out trying to count the advantages on the map like an idiot. I'm so stupid. Alright, we have swords, we have bows. I think that's everything we need, so who do we want? I don't know, bring Felix. Why not? Bring Dedu. We'll be fine. Ash is, if I recall, Ash is cracked in this game. Oh, that's right, I gave him Sylvain's thing too. He's got a terrible personal ability, but his high dex makes him a monster. I love you, Hilda. But I like both of your designs better than this game's design. Golden Deer Veteran Duelist. Is that really the highest level we have? Huh. No, there's Rising Star Mercenaries, right? New Guardians of Fulton. Okay. Alright, Ash. Yeah, take it. What abilities does he have? Oh, that's right. He has the Awakening build. Oh, it's nuts.